You seem very confident that she's going to run the 1500 at the Olympics. I think in terms of best medal, I think it just depends on what Sifan Hassan decides to do. Because I think
Hmm.
if you take Sifan Hassan out of the 5,000, I think Houlihan has just as good a chance at winning that as she does the 1500.
Wow. That's a good point. The 5,000 would seem to be, I mean, like it's almost arguably her better distance just because she closes so well. And when you compare it to the competition, I mean, I don't think Obiri can close as well as her in a 5,000. She doesn't have that raw speed. And she's the two-time reigning world champion. That's a good question. I guess I was assuming because that's the distance she competes in the Diamond League, and that's what she ran in the World Championships. I guess I thought that was the case, but I suppose I should leave open the possibility that she'll run the 5K. Um, I don't know. I mean, I just think that running 354 and then finishing fourth is going to make her hungry to not just go away from that distance. But I guess we shall see.
Yeah, I just think a lot of it. You have one person who lords over both of the events, over basically all the distance events, right? Regardless of
Mm-hmm.
whatever she decides to do. And I think you take her out of the mix and it's Houlihan. It'd be one thing if she's a 14, if she's her PR still at 1434, right? Or her PR is in 1440 range. Like we've seen that before. And then that's tough because then you get into the world championships and the women that you're competing against, like last year, right? I mean, there's always that fast 5,000 on the Diamond League circuit. It seems
Right.
like where a bunch of people run low 1420s. But now she's one of those people who's run a low 1420. So
Mm-hmm.
how are you going to beat Shelby Houlihan? What's the path to beating Shelby Houlihan in the 5,000? You can't go slow. That would be a recipe for disaster if you're trying to beat her. You can't go hard from the gun because now she has a 1423 personal best. You can do that long wind up thing, but that's kind of what she did here, right? When you go
Right.
68, 65, 61, that replicates a lot of championship races where maybe they weren't running 70s in the first half of the race. Maybe they're running 74s or 75s, but still she's able to get down to 61 pace.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of ways to beat her in a 5,000. Also not a lot of ways to beat her in the 1,500 either, but the 1,500 just introduces obviously a lot more variables. And there's obviously people with really good closing speed there as well too. I mean, it's a good position to be in. It's a good problem to
Yeah.
have with both of these. I just think when you're talking about, hey, my PR now is low 1420s, the sky is the limit for what she can do in that event in a championship setting with her kick.